You clicked this video because you want to learn how to write a sermon. I'm going to show you how to do it in under 3 minutes. The video, not the sermon. First, always do expository preaching whenever possible. This means taking a passage of scripture and walking through that instead of pulling lots of verses for a single topic. Save topical teachings for between series or super crucial things that happen in your church. Next, read the passage. Read the parts around what you're teaching so that you understand the context. Read the whole book so you know where you're going to be going. Pray about it. Don't read a commentary yet. Copy your verses into a Google Doc. Write out what each verse means in context and how we can apply them to our lives. Essentially, write your own commentary. Listen to a sermon or read someone else's commentary if you're stuck on a particular part. I like to use the Blue Letter Bible to look up other people's thoughts. Reading through commentaries helps me see if I agree with the general thoughts or understand why I disagree with certain takes on Scripture. Just because it's in a commentary doesn't mean it's right. Finish writing what each verse means. Then go on ahead and reread what you wrote. Find the most important points or the through lines that you can focus on. Write an intro to prepare people's hearts for what you'll be focusing on. Revise your writing to weave that focus throughout the sermon as it applies. Write a conclusion to summarize the main points simply. Find places to insert what I like to call tweet lines. These are thoughts on verses that are short and sweet so that people can walk out remembering them. Usually they're about the length of a tweet before they made Twitter pay to write. Fist pump alone when you find a good line. Next, I read it to my wife. Then I read it to my best friend while he's working. Hey, can I read this sermon to you?
Dude, I'm at work.
Yeah, they can wait. Take their notes and revise accordingly. Read your sermon aloud a few times. Find the parts that are a little too wordy or that you're stumbling over and rewrite them in a way that works for you. Recently, I started highlighting important parts that I want to get word perfect. Now that you've written your sermon, get in front and literally just read off of a paper. Try a few hand motions. Literally just read. Make no eye contact. Just read. You might be nervous. That's okay. Try to talk to everyone like you're talking to family, because that's what you're actually doing. Drink some water afterwards. You're probably parched. Shake hands. Don't let it go to your head. You got to prepare for next time.
Be prepared.
Remember, this is just my method, and sometimes it changes a little bit depending on what I'm working on. And I have plenty of room to grow, especially in my delivery. But I know God is working when I teach His Word. And you'll find your own method soon enough. Don't forget about the free How to Write a Sermon ebook that I've included in the description.